Hello, my gaming peeps. I'm here with the all-new Nintendo Switch 2. We started with the OG Switch. This is the Special Edition Animal Crossing. We then evolved to the OLED Switch. This is the Splatoon 3 OLED Switch. And now, here we are with the all-new plain Jane Black Nintendo Switch 2. Let's unbox it together. In order to open your Switch 2 without spilling its guts all over your table, identify the side with the tab, open the tab, and flip your Switch over. With the Switch flipped over, you will be able to open the flap of the box and lift it up, exposing your console without accidentally dumping it onto your table. Here in the box, you'll see Switch Joy-Con 2, Switch Joy-Con 2, the Switch console. It's worth noting there is absolutely no protection on the Switch 2 screen. The only thing between the outside world and the Switch 2 screen is the thin cardboard of this box. Nintendo should consider changing the packaging and adding some foam between the box and that screen. Lift up this tab right here, and you've got yourself a tiny piece of documentation. Under that, Nintendo has provided an HDMI cable. Under that, you'll find the Joy-Con wrist straps. Remember when Nintendo thought adults could handle swinging around a controller and they started destroying their TVs playing Wii Sports Bowling? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Remove the rest of the cardboard, and you'll find the new Switch 2 Joy-Con controller grip. Reach in again and you'll find a USB-C cable. Reach in again and you'll find a USB-C block. This is a welcome update to the original Switch AC adapter, which had the USB-C cable permanently connected to the block. Most Switch users have gone on to learn that you can charge your Switch with any quality block and USB-C cable, and it looks like Nintendo is starting us that way this time. While being a beefy and no doubt powerful block, it's considerably smaller, probably by half, compared to the original Switch. Next up, the all-new Switch 2 dock. It's worth noting, even the Switch 2 dock has foam. The dock has foam. The console does not. Nintendo, explain yourself. That wraps up the packaging. You can refold your box and place it somewhere on display. Here we have all our Switch 2 components, and assembling it is quite easy. In case you're new to the Switch, we'll go through it. The new dock has a nice modern look with rounded edges, but serves the same basic purpose as the original dock. Here on the side are two USB ports, and hiding in the back of the machine is a Cat5 connection, an HDMI connection, and the USB-C power connection. It's interesting to note the backplate of the dock comes off. This is in line with the OLED 2's updated dock, which also has a removable backplate. OG Switch had a backplate that swings out and closes again. I still prefer this. Grab your HDMI cable and connect it to the HDMI port in the dock. It only fits one way. That way is triangle side up. Next up, grab the USB-C power cable and plug it in to the USB-C port on the back of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. The USB-C cable fits both ways. There is no incorrect way to install it. With both these cables installed, bring the cables to the bottom of the dock, hold the cables down in place, and reattach the Switch 2 backing plate with the cables feeding out of that notch. It's actually a little awkward. I don't like the design, but there it is. The USB-C cable is rather short. You may replace it with a longer USB-C cable. Please use a quality cable from a reputable brand. Plug it in to the USB-C port on the top of the power block. Again, there is no wrong way. You can plug it in either direction. Go ahead and plug in that power block. It's now time to move on to the Switch 2 console. Looking on the back, you'll see the Nintendo Switch 2 logo. That's how you'll know which side is up. Speaking of the back, there's a small tab right here in the middle. Place your finger on it, and you may open the kickstand. With the Switch 2 on the kickstand, we'll add the Joy-Cons. They are color-coded, blue on the left, orange on the right. Unlike NS1, where the Joy-Con slid down a rail, on the NS2, the Joy-Con 2s simply snap in magnetically. Snap in both Joy-Cons. It requires no effort. The Switch will suck them in. To use it, remove the Joy-Con from the console by squeezing the button in the back. This button right here, simply depress the button and the Joy-Con will pop off. To replace it, simply align it and it snaps into place. Squeeze the button and remove it. The NS2 controller grip is also color-coded, blue to blue, orange to orange. And there you have the NS2 controller grip with both Joy-Con 2s installed. If you have small kids at home and you're afraid they're going to throw their Joy-Cons into your TV, we do have the Joy-Con 2 wrist strap. The wrist strap is more than just a strap, it's an actual connection plate. For the blue Joy-Con, match the minus symbol to the minus button on the Joy-Con. Slide it down and snap it into place. For the orange Joy-Con 2, match the plus to the plus, again, down at an angle, and snap it into place. To remove it, simply pull it apart. I suspect the majority of users won't be using this, but if you have small kids playing a waggly Joy-Con game, it might be worth putting them on. And there you have it. Your Nintendo Switch 2 is ready for use. To place it in the dock, simply fold up the kickstand, position it over the dock, gently lower it into the dock, and you will feel it lock itself into place. To remove it, simply grab the switch and lift it up. Doing so for the first time will turn on the Nintendo Switch 2 and begin the setup process. Your Nintendo Switch 2 is done and ready for use. I'm Mr. Greg, and you're on Play with Greg.